What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about Faraday Future. I want to go over some of the current data points, what's been coming out from the company itself, and is the tides turning with Faraday? I want to go over all the things that you need to know. But first, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, Faraday did go down 3.82% on Friday, but it is deserving of a round of applause because over this last week, it did go up 14.39%. So this is the first time in a very long time that Faraday's shown some signs of a reversal. And that's because they put out a couple different things. One is somewhat okay, so I'm going to go over all of the things that you need to know. So starting off, they did put this out. And so they put this out on the 21st. So it looks like there is going to be a update on November the 25th. And if we kind of click this, it goes to show that they're going to be making and kind of letting us know about their ticker change. I still don't see that being that big of a deal. Changing the ticker isn't going to be resolving all of your problems, doesn't get rid of debt. It is what it is. I think they're just trying to escape the whole negative FFIE. So they want to change it to, I believe it was FFAI. Plus it says that they want to provide an update on their AI strategy. Very curious on that. So again, that's coming out on November the 25th. So it's kind of gray, but I think they've left it gray and just mysterious on purpose. So that's going to be coming out. Then aside from that though, they did put this out as well. And so they did ship some prototypes, and so the mules, so this is where it's all kind of camouflaged and stuff. So they did ship it from China to the States, and so they'll be doing testing. This is that surprise that caught the market off guard, and so this is what really prompted it to go up. The only caveats that I would like to know is, why is it coming from China? Is that going to be where the primary, like all the parts are coming from, especially with them having all those agreements with the Chinese OEMs? Trump, like that's not really going to jive all that well with Trump, right? Because I believe at least like, was it 70-80% has to be like American fully like parts. So they can't just be bringing all of the stuff over from China and assembling it in the States. That won't work. So I think they need to do a little bit more of a deeper dive, or there needs to be more transparency for this. But nonetheless, regardless, I'm just playing devil's advocate as I always do, but this is pretty good news. I gotta give them that. There was also a video that did come out. You could tell that they are getting some advice from legal, most likely, because they've stopped posting on their social media. And so that could be because of legal issues. They are starting to post on here. So Faraday Future official information. So this news as well about this special meeting didn't even come out for here. So I always have all the press releases and stuff. It didn't show up. So this is one thing I never liked about Faraday, is that you have Matthias using LinkedIn, you have YT using Twitter and YouTube, and then you have random PRs here and there that usually come out at like midnight because of course the time change and probably who they're actually using for marketing and distribution. It's just a very weird scenario. So maybe they're trying to streamline it. So I see that as, you know what, pretty positive. I got to give them that. And just don't get me wrong, I never wanted Faraday to fail. I'm just realistic. At least I think I'm realistic. I always just call it how it is. I'm no BS. I'm not here to influence anyone to buy nor to sell. So if I see something as good, such as, let's say, this news that did come out about the mule, then yeah, I'm going to say it's good. The fact that they're streamlining all the PRs in one location, yeah, that's actually good. Is that a reason to go out and buy Faraday? I would rather wait for more concrete information rather than just diving deep. A lot of people always want to get into the next Tesla and get in on like their bottom floor for the most part. But in my opinion, I would rather wait for any company. A lot of companies have stated that they're the next big Tesla. I would rather wait for them to establish themselves a little bit more. And actually, to be fully honest, YT, I don't think they're trying to target Tesla. They want to be the Toyota. They want to be the Toyota of, what is it, EV/AIs? I think that's what they always use, or what he likes to use. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. So like I said, I think this was a very interesting week. The fact that it actually did close in the green, it's been a very long time since they've done that. And just generally, you can kind of see just the price action that has been happening over the last little bit has been absolutely horrific. And it took a while to load there, but a wall of red and then glimpses of kind of greens. But this is where I was saying that it's been a very, very long time since Faraday's actually been green. So yeah, honestly, I think this is something very positive. When it comes to shorts though, shorts did return 169,000 shares on Friday. 14.77% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 6.51 million shares overall are being shorted. So as I've stated in the past, company could be diluting behind the scenes. That would really change the dynamic of this percentage. And based on this as well, Ortex finally did update the outstanding share count to be the 45.33 million. So that is where it did go from that, what was it, 50% to where it is now. So it's all just ratios, all just numbers. So let me know, do you believe that Faraday is still a squeeze play, and do you still see more upside? So I'm kind of curious on your stance on all of that. So yeah, I'm not going to go over some of my negatives on what I see. I'm not going to keep on repeating myself, but generally, like I said, got to give credit when credit is due. I like these pieces of news that did come out. So give yourself a shout out if you've been buying, if you've been selling, or have you been dabbling with options or whatever. Give yourself a shout out. One final thing I wanted to share with you though, I did launch a Patreon where I'm giving buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto, and they've been absolute home runs. So pop over there to take a look at a lot of the trades I've been putting out and consider joining. And link to that is in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.